Let's see how to represent bearings in a diagram, because in our previous class we talked about reverse bearings, which are explained in details how reverse bearings is being calculated. Right? I make mention of this, how to represent information, or how to represent bearings in a diagram, and this is the problem on it. So the question says that a man left his house to his store for 7 kilometers on a bearings of 160 degrees. He then left to the bookshop for 9 kilometers on a bearing of 240 degrees. Present this information in a diagram. I repeat reading this question again. A man left his house to his store for 7 kilometers on a bearings of 160 degrees. He then left to the bookshop for 9 kilometers on a bearing of 240 degrees. Present this information in a diagram. Now this is where cardinal point comes in. Right? Now, you can call this your house, because this is a first point. We'll draw something like this. Now you can call this your house, according to the statement. Now this statement says that, let me read the statement again. A man left his house. This is the house, and this is the point that he left. Call this his house. This is the house. Now he left his house to his store for 7 kilometers. On a bearings of 160 degrees. Now before you know the distance, you need to locate your degrees first. Now, since he left his house for 7 kilometers on a base of 160 degrees, and that degrees must be on this house, because he left his house to his store for 7 kilometers on a bearings of this. So 160 degrees is the bearings that he left his own house to the store. So you are getting me now. 106 degrees is the this is the bearings that he left his own house to the store using this distance, 7 kilometers. Now this is the bearings that he used to left his house. So first you need to look the bearing first before you can know the distance. Are you getting me now? So now, do you know that from here to this place is 90 degrees, right? Are you getting me now? From here to here is 90 degrees, but we are talking about 160 degrees. Now, if from here to here, this is the angle 90, all right? Now, how will you know the remaining angles? Now, you're going to do that. You're going to do 160, or 160 minus 90 degrees. 160 minus 90 degrees. This will give you 70 degrees. Are you getting me now? Now, after getting your 90, this is 90 degrees. You're going to do 160 minus 90 degrees. All right. Now, you're going to have 70. This 70 plus 90. Now, 70 plus 90, remember, is what is equal to 160 degrees. Now, what I mean is that if this angle is 90 and we are talking about 160 degrees, that means to locate the other angle to make it complete 160, you need to do 160 minus the first angle, which is 90 degrees, and it equals 70 degrees. Now you are going to add this 70 degrees to the first angle, which is 90 degrees, and which give you 160 degrees. Now we know that the bearings of that man left his house to his store was using these bearings, which is 160 degrees. Now what you need to do is, since 90 plus 70 is equal to 160, so this angle will be 90 plus 70 will give you 160. So you are going to locate from here, all right, to this point. Are you getting me? Is 160 degrees. All right. So what you need to do is to draw a line from here, and you can call this, the whole of this from here to here is 160 degrees. So you are getting me now. Now remember, a man left his house to his store for 7 kilometers. Now this is the distance that he left his house to the store. So you now draw this. so that they will fit this place. Alright, so you draw the line and fix it here. Are you getting me now? Now this is the house and this is the store. You can call this the store. So let me read the question again. Now a man left his house to his store for 7 kilometers on a bearings of 160 degrees, and this is the 160 degrees, right? And this is the distance, that is 7 kilometers. Now we are done with that. Now the second question goes like this. He then left to the bookshop for 7 kilometers. He then left the bookshop for 9 kilometers on a bearings of 240 degrees. Now let's use this point B. If this is the house, call this point B. Call the store point B. So the bookshop is the point C that we are looking for. Are you getting me now? So before you calculate the distance, I told you earlier in this one, you need to calculate the degree first. Now if from here to here is 90, from here to here is 90, that means 90 plus 90 will give 180. Now how many angles can be added up to 180 to give you 240? Are you getting me now? Because we are looking for 240 degrees in this angle. Remember, this plus this plus this plus this is equal to 360 degrees. Alright, this plus this plus this plus this is 360 degrees. So we locate 240 degrees is 4 cardinal points. Now if here is 90, here is 90. You are getting me now? So to locate 240 will be in the next quadrant, which is the third quadrant. Are you getting me now? Because 240 is above 180 degrees. So it should not be in the second quadrant. It should be on the third quadrant. Remember, I told you how to solve quadrants on a bearings. So from here to here is the second quadrant, and 240 is above 180 degrees. So we need to locate it using the third quadrant. Are you getting me now? So if this is 90 plus 90, 180. So from here to here, how many angles can be added up to 180 to give you 240? Let's do it. You can do it like this. You can do it like, let me say 240 minus 180 is 60 degrees. 240 minus this will give degrees. That means after 180, that's 90 plus 90, you are going to add up 60 degrees to give you 240 degrees. So you are getting me now. So from here to here is 90, from here to here is 90, and from here to this place is 240. Because from here to here is that 60 degrees. Are you getting me now? From here to here is 90, from here to here is 90. So 90 plus 90 will give 180, and 180 plus that 60 degrees, alright, will give you 240 degrees. So it is here that you are going to mark and draw something like that. Are you getting me now? So you draw something like that. You're getting me now? So this is the bookshop that he left his store to. So you can call this point C. Alright, that is the bookshop. So from here that he turned to this place is 240 degrees. Remember, he used a distance of 9 kilometers. Are you getting me now? So this is how to represent that information in a diagram, and that is all, and that is the final answer. So the first thing you should know is to draw this point. You should draw something like this. Then after you draw it, you try to locate your distance, your bearings. Is it 180? Is it an angle? So when you locate that point, you draw your line. From that point, you construct another 4 cardinal point. You fix your own point. Then they will give you another angle. You locate your angle. Then after locating you draw a line to fix another point C. Then you locate your distance, which is 9 kilometers that is given. So that is how to represent that information in a diagram. It's very simple. You may choose to join this together. You may choose to join this together. And if you join this together, you know that this is they have given two sides. Since they have given two sides, you know what to do, whether to use Pythagoras theorem or to use any other formula. But since if they ask you to find the distance from A to C, you should have added joining this distance. After joining, what you need to do, it is AB is given as 7 kilometer and BC is given as 9 kilometers. So if they ask you to find AC, you can call this side to be your X. Then if this is 7 and this is 9, and you're asked to find the other side, you use your Pythagoras theorem, which says that A squared equal to B squared plus C squared. That means A squared is the same thing as saying AB squared equal to your B squared is the same thing as BC squared, and C squared is the same thing as saying CA squared. So if your AB, which is AB is 7 kilometers, so you write here 7 squared is equal to your BC is 9, you write here 9 squared plus, and CA is X, so it is unknown, you write here X squared. If and only if they ask you to find this angle that I'm doing this on. So what you need to do here is that 7 squared is 49 equal to 9 squared is 9 times 9, which is 81 plus X squared. So what you need to do is you can say X squared is equal to 49, right? So this 2 cross over, you know what you have, then you solve for the value of X, right? So this question is, I'm just choosing this question to show you some example, if and only if they ask you to find this X. So this question is not part of this solution, is not part of the question. I'm just showing you. All right, so I'm showing you that they may ask you to present information in a diagram, and you can use the same diagram to find other things like finding the angle, finding the side of the diagram given. Are you getting me now? Remember that this is a triangle. So since we have gotten our this, you may ask to find the other angle or the other side. So it's very simple. Representing information in a diagram or bearings in a diagram is very important, and you need to know it is very important. So that is how to represent that in a diagram. If you ask any question or if you have any question, just ask me. You can send it to me on my WhatsApp. All right, thank you.